The Common Fund Data Ecosystem Portal is a metadata catalog containing data from Common Fund groups. The portal can be used to find data across Common Fund groups in one place and has the goal of making data more fair, findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. The portal contains data from 4D Nucleome Data Coordination and Integration Center, Extracellular RNA Communication, the Gabriella Miller Kids First Pediatric Research Program, Genotype Tissue Expression, Glycosciences, the Human Biomolecular Atlas Program, the Human Microbiome Project, Illuminating the Druggable Genome, Library of Integrated Network-Based Cellular Signatures, Stimulating Peripheral Activity to Relieve Conditions, and the University of California, San Diego Metabolomics Workbench. The information in the portal can be visualized with the Preview the Data panel. The X and Y axes in data grouping can change the graph to give a snapshot of portal data, and a copy of this visualization can be downloaded. The Start Your Search panel also shows information about data in the portal. The number of entries for each of these terms are displayed below each icon. For example, there are 334 anatomies in the portal at the time of recording. Clicking a button will start a search with all entries of a selected type. These buttons are shortcuts to view all anatomy, assay, file, biosample, subject, disease, gene, or compound entries. You can find additional options under the Data Browser tab at the top of the page. Clicking Vocabulary will display additional options. There are over 4.6 million files in the CFDE portal. This is a good place to start when searching for information. To start a search, click the File icon. This page shows all of the files in the portal. Each row is a file in the portal. Each column contains additional information about the file. Scrolling horizontally will display additional information categories, such as file format, data type, analysis type, and more. To view more information about a file, click View the Details on the leftmost column. This will bring up a page with information about a file. The top of the page shows descriptive information for the file. Scrolling down shows the connections between this file and the portal. This shows the described biosample, subject, and collection associated with this file. Navigating back to the Data Browser and selecting File will again bring up all the files. The panels under Refine Search on the left side of the screen are used for filtering data. Clicking a bar will expand it. Some filters have a normal and slim version, which corresponds to the complexity of filter terms. For example, the Assay Type panel contains every assay used in the portal, while the Assay Type Slim contains a simplified version that may be useful when searching across Common Fund datasets. To view all of the possible filtering options, click Show More. You can scroll through pages of options, or use a text search to find a term of interest. Check the box next to a filtered term of interest and hit Submit to apply this filter. Information about portal entries can be exported in a few ways. The Permalink button will copy a URL to the current search filter. You can save this link or send it to a colleague to bring up this exact search. File information can be exported in BDBAG or NCPI file manifest formats. In order to find data that is accessible, navigate to the Has Persistent ID filter and select Yes. These files will provide a URL or DIRS ID that can be used to access a file. A new feature of the portal is the Content Registry, which allows extra annotations on gene, anatomy, compound, and disease pages. To navigate to gene pages, use the Data Browser bar at the top of the page and mouse over Vocabulary, then select Gene. Select View More Information about a gene to see information about it. On this page, you will see external links and widgets. There is a table of external links at the top that is present on all gene pages. The widgets below are only present on some gene pages, but this will be expanded in the future. The first interactive widget shows gene expression information for each gene in different tissues through a GTEx API. The second widget shows the isoforms in a transcript list. The third widget shows a context view of the gene through the UCSC Genome Browser. To get even more out of the portal, you can create an account. This will allow you to save favorite terms or create custom collections and can facilitate access to controlled datasets. To view an extended tour of our portal, you can watch a recording of a webinar on our training page.